Hey everyone, welcome back to Restaurant Recap. I'm your host, Matt Fortin with NBC 10 Boston, and today we have Bobby Wong from the Kowloon. Bobby, thank you so much for coming back on our show here. You at the Kowloon, you and your family have had a big week because there is a big announcement that is now out there and everyone's talking about it. The Kowloon is coming out with a new location on Revere Beach, we hear?
Yeah, yep. It was actually leaked out by our good friend David Andelman. So we weren't expecting him to leak it out, and it just came out, and actually people picked up on it, and now we're here talking to you. So
Yeah, well, what has the reaction been from people?
it's been great. I mean, people kept thinking I was going to retire, which I'm supposed to be doing, but it seems like it's an addiction. Things come up unexpectedly, and one of the main reasons that we're actually going to be opening this restaurant is like I mentioned, David Andelman, and he has a place that he lives on Revere Beach, and he kept telling me that he was tired of driving up the Saugus, that I had to open a place there. So here we are.
Well, tell me all about this new location, because I know we're going to have a little bit of a tiki bar theme, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be different. It's same and different than the Kowloon, actually, because Kowloon's no kind of like for the tiki theme in a couple of their dining rooms. But in this one here, we're going to go all out tiki and make it a fun place, Instagram moment type of thing, and take advantage of the location right across from the beach.
So you guys opened a sister location up in Seabrook, New Hampshire,
Right.
at the casino. And that location had a different name. So my big question for you is, what is the name of this location in Revere Beach going to be? Is it going to have the Kowloon name?
Yeah, we're going to brand it the Kowloon. Again, we're going to be doing the licensing deal as well as management deal. And it's going to be called the Kowloon Tiki on the Beach. So it doesn't. So that way it doesn't confuse people when we say Kowloon and they're coming up the Saugus for a day at the beach. And you're not going to get a day at the beach in Saugus.
So how long has this been in the works for, Bobby?
It was just pretty recent. I'll be honest with you. Like I said, it was not something we were looking to do, but the owner of this location happened to be wanting to re-concept the location. Things changes, and they want to re-concept. And I guess in the process, he was speaking to a few people, and they got us together because he thought it would be a great concept to put a Chinese restaurant and type of tiki bar, casual on the beach situation. And we got together and we hit it off, and we were able to get to this point now. So
now, where exactly is it going to be?
It's right on the beach. If you cross the street, you'll be on the beach. So you can come in with naturally we'll have to cover up a little bit, but you come in right off the beach and have a cocktail. But it's at the end of the beach. It's where the old Vivi, that's what the old location was. It was a restaurant called Vivi. And I think the address is 21 Revere Beach Boulevard.
Okay, so yeah, right at the end there.
Yeah.
And you guys have just been having a huge few years between the opening at the Seabrook Casino, and then you had a 75th anniversary last year, and now this new location in Revere Beach.
Right.
People still can't seem to get enough of the Kowloon after all these years. It's amazing.
Yeah, we've been fortunate. People think I'm crazy, like I said. We're at the point we want to downsize our Saugus location, and we're going through that, and it looks like it's getting closer and closer. I don't want to set a timetable because everybody thinks I'm lying when I say in a year or two, and it seems to be dragging a little longer. But those things happen, so I'm not upset at that at all. Matter of fact, you just kind of roll with it. And so we've had a good run, and it seems like as I get older, it seems like we're getting busier. I don't know why. So I'm my own worst enemy. I hate to say that. So.
What do you love about what you do so much? What keeps you
going? Like I said, it has to be an addiction. I talk to other people in the business, and you get to a point where you think that you want to slow down, and my main thing is I can slow down if I'm able to hand off a lot of the day to day to other people, and hopefully that's what I'm doing now. So,
but your family is going to be owning this and operating this new one, correct?
Yes. But we're going to have some of our employees be shareholders and partners. So that's one of the things that I really wanted to do, was to reward a lot of the people that have been with us for so many years, and to share in the excitement of owning something and to feel ownership. And, that's the opportunity that we're going to give out to many of our employees for this location here. So a lot of the people that, not only my family members, but a lot of the staff will be partners in this location too.
That's amazing, Bobby. So, what can you tell me more about this one versus the original location in Saugus? Is it going to be the same menu? What are we talking about for drinks?
My ties, yeah, most, I would say 70% would be the same menu, but it'd be a downsized menu because there's a lot smaller location. It's about 120 seats, but the outdoors has another 100 seats, so you could get about over 200 people. So it's going to be downsized. Maybe 70% will be Kowloon menu items, and then 30% will be something different. So something that everybody would like. So
now, do you envision this to be a seasonal or year-round business?
it's going to be year-round. When you have to pay rent year-round, you may as well open year-round. But naturally, our busy season will be, from April, May, all through maybe even through the fall. So the winter months, we know there's a lot of apartments and condos in the area, so there'll be a lot of delivery opportunities with third-party delivery systems. So.
And I know, in Saugus, again, one of your guys' bread and butter is the events, the karaoke, the bingo, like all these different, the trivia. Is that going to be a piece of the puzzle in Revere as well?
We don't know exactly yet, but there's going to be a lot of events and things like that happening. It's going to be a fun place. It'll be a family oriented place, naturally come midnight, it won't have as many families, but it definitely be gearing towards family and fun. So.
And I mean, tell me more about the location and just in terms of Revere Beach being a good spot for a Kowloon restaurant. I mean, I will say when you drive down Revere Beach lately, I mean, there are a lot of new developments in that area. It seems like there's a lot happening there.
Yeah, there is. And, I until I actually started talking with Michael Aldi, who owns this existing restaurant that we're partners with, until I had talked to him, I hadn't been down to Revere Beach since, in quite a while. So, I mean, driving up and down the strip, and I was amazed, all the condominiums and apartment buildings. And then you have Suffolk Downs not very far away, and that's becoming a big, big project too. So the opportunity is great. I think the density of the population is going to be great. And Winthrop is right down the street as well. And so we'll see what happens, but I think we're excited. Everybody's excited that it's going to be a fun place.
Well, the big question here is, when are you opening shop?
Our plan is spring. We're gearing for April, but we'll see how the construction goes. We're starting construction next week. So.
Oh wow, construction is starting next week. You guys don't play around.
Yeah, well, we also have to go in front of the licensing board in Revere as well. So we're hoping that goes well. And, we're kind of like doing things a little bit parallel. So.
Well, I know that they're really excited to have you in Revere. We heard from the mayor because we wanted to double check this was all true before we reported it. And the mayor was super excited too about just having you guys, open up a new location in Revere. So that's so great.
Great. Thank you.
And can I ask you what the latest is up in Saugus?
Well, we actually have a planning board meeting next week, and we're moving that along. So there's going to be a finish line at some point, and I think it's pretty near future, but we'll see what happens. I'm not going to say time wise when it's going to happen because everybody thinks I'm lying, like I said. So.
Okay, well, I'm sure that there's going to be a big celebration to open up come springtime in Revere.
Right.
Or that is nothing you guys skimp on.
Right. Thank you. We're looking forward to it.
Awesome, Bobby. Well, thank you so much for chatting with us and filling us in. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.